There was a day I sat with myself, really sat, and I asked a simple question. Why does life feels like it's pushing me around? Why does one comment ruins my day? Why does one bad day break my confidence? Why does one person's opinion feel heavier than my own voice? And then something clicked, something small, but heavy. I realized I was living like an object, like something the world could move, shake, break, or control. On that day, I understood something that changed everything. I am the subject. Everything else is an object. Let me explain this in the simplest way possible. You are the one who sees. Everything else is something you see. You are the one who feels. Everything else is something you feel. You are the one who chooses. Everything else is something you choose how to respond to. It's like a game. You are the player. Life is the game. The player moves the character. The game doesn't move the player. But most people forget this. They think they are the character. They think life is controlling them. So when you forget you are the subject, you start living like an object. An object gets pushed, pulled, judged, controlled, thrown around. Objects don't choose. Objects don't decide. Objects don't have a voice. And that's how most people live. They let other people's words, their past, their fears, their mistakes, their environment decide who they are. They forget the simplest truth. You are the one experiencing life. Life is not the one experiencing you. One day I noticed something. If I can hear my thoughts, then I'm not the thoughts. If I can feel my emotions, then I'm not the emotions. If I can see the world, then I'm not the world. I'm the one who's watching. I'm the one who's awake. I'm the one who chooses what things mean. That's the subject. Everything else, every sound, every memory, every fear, every person is an object in front of me. And when that clicked, life stopped feeling so heavy. When someone disrespects you, their words are an object. You are the subject. When your past hurts you, the memory is an object. You are the subject. When fear shows up, fear is an object. You are the subject. When life gets loud, the noise is an object. You are the subject. You are always the one who sees, the one who feels, the one who decides. Everything else is just something passing through your awareness. When you understand this, you get a kind of strength that doesn't shake because you realize people can talk, but you choose what it means. Problem can appear, but you choose how to face them. Fear can rise, but you choose whether to move anyway. The past can hurt, but you choose whether it defines you. You stop being the passenger. You become the driver. You stop being the echo. You become the voice. You stop being the object. You become the subject. A man who forgets he is the subject gets lost. He reacts to everything. He gets pulled by everything. He breaks easily. He doubts himself. He becomes a shadow of who he could be. But a man who remembers he is the subject moves differently. He is calm. He is grounded. He is steady. He's not controlled by noises. He's not shaken by opinion. He's not owned by fear. Because he knows, I decide what this means. I decide how I respond. I decide who I am. That's the real strength. Not loud, not aggressive, just solid. Since that day, whenever life gets heavy, whenever people talk, whenever my mind goes loud, I remind myself, I am the subject. Everything else is an object. And that one sentence brings me back to myself. It gives me control. It gives me clarity. It gives me peace. And I want you to remember it too. You are not a thing that world can push around. You are not a character in someone else's story. You are not an object. You are the subject. You are the one who chooses. You are the one who moves. You are the one who decides. And when you understand that, nothing in this world can break you. My name is Darush. Good luck out there.